Hey guys, today I'll be dunking on 8.5 feet. And then for warm up, I've already warmed up a little bit. You can dunk on 8.5 feet, and I'm gonna help you know how to jump off 2 feet better and 1 foot better. Okay, let's get after it. Let's go. Okay. Very first step. Sorry, I keep walking back and forth. You're gonna need, if you've never dunked before, you're gonna need a small ball that you can easily palm. You're gonna need a bigger ball that you can still palm, but it's harder to palm. Then you're gonna need a basketball, and then a bigger ball if you want. Or you could take another step in between. After the ball you can easily palm, get a deflated basketball, and then get an actual basketball, okay? But since I can already dunk it, I'm just gonna go regular basketball, okay? Yeah, so you see, here, I have a ball. And even if I tried to palm it, I couldn't. Okay, so this is at 8.5 feet. I'm gonna go off 1 foot and 2 foot just to show you what it's like to jump. I'm gonna go off left foot, right, right, left, right. To show you. First up is left foot. Okay, next up is right foot. Next up, left, right. Next up, right, left. I was super close, so I'm just gonna go 2 hands. Okay, so first up, you're gonna need a lot of speed. Okay, let's get that back. First step, you're gonna stand under the hoop. If you've never dunked a ball before in your life, you're gonna want to lower the hoop to the lowest it can go. Then you're just gonna stand under it and jump up. See how high you can get. So, for me, I'm here. Like, I'm here. And now, I'm just gonna stand here and jump. And see how high I can get. Okay, so that's with 1 hand. Now it's 2 hands. So, my trick is, if you can grab the rim with 2 hands, you can dunk it on that height. If you can grab the rim, go up, grab it 2 hands like this, not one another. Grab it consistently 2 hands like this, you can dunk it. Might not be able to do it with 2 hands, but you'll easily get it with 1. When it's off the lob, grabbing it, doing it. But, so for left, I'm gonna go left foot first. It's same with right foot. So you're gonna go, when you're going, you're running, but then your last 2 steps, so you're running, okay? You're running, and then your last 2 steps, whichever foot you're jumping off of, you're gonna go toe to heel, toe, up. So for left, it would be heel, heel, sprint, 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 sprint. Right foot toe, left foot toe, up. Right would be the same thing. Sprint, 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 sprint. Left toe, right toe, up. And for right, left, it's going to be way different. It's going to go, so right, left, your right foot's hitting before your left foot. So right, it's going to be right foot heel, left foot toe, up. Same thing with left. It's going to be left foot heel and toe, right foot no heel. See my heel's not touching? And then you go up. Okay? So you're going to try all of those and see which one you can get the highest on. I prefer to have a sticky note or a piece of tape, slap it on the backboard while doing this, just so you get a general idea of what's your dominant. For me, my dominant is right, left for jumping. My most dominant is right foot, left foot. Sorry, my skills are bad. It's right, left, up, or it's left, up. Okay? It's my knees cramping. So yeah, you're doing that. And then very first step you need to dunking is form. If you do your form wrong, like I see a lot of people who go jump, jump. That's good if that's how high, if that's your highest way you can jump. Like if you go right, left and jump, or left, right, or left, right. If you jump and then jump, and that's your highest one, that's fine. But that might just be the way you're comfortable. I prefer not, because if you go this, I see a lot of people do this, and then they kill their knee. Because all that pressure is going on the knee now. So you're going to want to pick one. Okay, I see a lot of people who think they can jump high and just start running through it. So yeah, first step, get your form right. The second step, you need speed. If you're just jogging up there, you're not going to dunk it. Like for instance, so So, you don't have to dribble either. Like, if you're just dunking, I always take one dribble, kind of slow step. I dribble, slow step, and go. So I always do. Or I go self-lob, get it in front of you, and where the ball always hits, that's where you want your feet. Okay? And you should always go for a bounce make, because if you go for just a bounce like this, unless you're Michael Jordan, J.R. Smith, or Blake Griffin, you're not, or LeBron James, you're not making that. So, you go up here as a make, you put your foot under, you see now I'm in perfect position to dunk it. And you gotta know where you're at. So, if I go, I'm gonna show you speed quick first. So like if I just go like this, up here, and then go. Ignore the fact that I made it, because this is a pretty simple height for me once I get warmed up. So you can't do that, especially if you've never dunked on this height before, but on a certain height before. Like when I first tried this height, I take it right about here. Like I could hit the rim. Like I get about right there, right under the rim. And I never got speed. Until that point, I never got speed. I was just going and jumping because I had no form. Okay? But once I got that form, like I looked up a video on how to get proper form. I did it. Then I got higher. So instead of under the rim like this, I was on the rim like this. Like almost evenly in line with the rim. Okay? And then I figured out, okay, so I got my form down, that got about an extra inch or two. What if I throw it in and then just hit my hand on the rim like I dunk it? I thought about that, but then I looked at these professional dunkers and I watched Dunk League. I recommend you doing that because they have rules on there too for to dunk or not. So I watched it, and then they were dunking on high heights, and then the ball would go in before, like, they didn't flush it. Like, the ball, like, went in, and then they would hit your hand in, and they wouldn't count it because it wasn't a full dunk. So I was thinking about doing this. See if I threw it in, and then I had my hand touched? No. Just don't do that. Because you're basically cheating yourself out of dunking. Then we say to people, hey, look, I can dunk. And you do that, they're like, no. Okay. So then, I'll do my form. I can dunk, so ignore the fact I'll try to miss. Just simple run up, walk up. Good form. The ball hit the rim, and then went in because I pushed it. Tried to rim. That's not a dunk. But then if I try with a little bit more speed, see what happens. Still front rim, right? Now let's try with even more speed, like a simple run. See how the ball and my hand got up there without me pushing it up there? So one, okay? Yeah? Okay, and then now let's try with a sprint, see what happens. And give yourself plenty of time. Like, don't go right here and say, okay, I'm gonna full on run and jump there. If you're over 5 feet tall, that's not gonna work. Like, if I run, I'm already in my steps. If I go like a full step and then go, I'm under the hoop. And I don't even know this. I mean, I can, but like, most people can't do that. So give yourselves plenty of time to go and dunk it. So I'm gonna go safe distance, get myself a little slow step, and then go, like a little skip and go. Because that just works. So now I'm gonna sprint and see what happens. See how I got up way higher? It's because your fast twitch muscles are what make you jump higher. When you're sprinting, those fast twitch muscles are going do-do-do-do-do. And the faster the fast twitch muscles, the higher you jump. So if I'm running even left foot, like if I'm going left foot, my fast twitch muscles are working, and they're gonna make me jump higher. But what about two hands? And I get this comment a lot about I can't dunk two hands, but I can dunk one. And I get these questions asked me a lot that, oh, I can dunk one hand, I can't dunk two hands. I should be able to dunk two hands because I can dunk one hand. No. Watch this. So, I'm going up in my right hand, right here, okay? See how high it is? I'm also trying to bring two hands. See? One hand. See how high it is? Two hands. It brings about like an inch or two, maybe three down. So one hand, that's why I see so many pro dunkers like Jordan Kilgannon, CJ Champion, Jordan Sutherland, Isaiah Rivera. They like to dunk with one hand because they can get higher, and that leaves less room. So like if they're going like between the legs scorpion, like this, and then boom, like they do it one hand because if they go this, they're gonna miss. And even just regular dunkers, like they go up with one. See, okay, I'm high, go two. No, that's taking time out, and that's moving your hands, creating drag, pull you down. You gotta pick a hand before you do it. So, like me, what I do is I go up. I'm like, okay, I'm going this foot, which is not my strongest foot. I'm gonna try one hand and see how easy I get it. So like, I'm gonna go my left foot. That's not my strongest one. That's my second strongest. I'm gonna try just one hand. So therefore, it's higher, and I'm more likely to make it. So let's try. That wasn't the best dunk, but you know, it works. Okay. Now I'm gonna try two hands. My left knee's jacked up. I did squats yesterday, so barbell back squats with like 140, with like 165 on. So yeah. I'll get it later. So yeah. So now since I made the one hand pretty easy, my hand got about here on the rim. Hand got about here on the rim. So now I'm gonna try two hands. And if I fail, that means okay, I gotta work towards that. Again, wasn't the cleanest, but I made it. And now, since I can do that, now I'm gonna work towards a dunk that's not regular. Now I'm gonna work towards like maybe a one-hand reverse or a two-hand reverse. Okay? But now I'm gonna go right-left, and I know I can make that two hands because you've seen me. So now I'm gonna try to go reverse because that's the next difficult one and requires fast twitch muscles. I forgot, right, left, reverse jumpers, you're probably going to want to go from the left side, because then you're going right, left, and you're turning to the reverse. While over there, you're going right, left. I mean, you're turning, but it's not going to be comfortable. For me, this is comfortable. Okay, so now I got that. Now it's going to be 360. If I can't get that, I need to work towards that. So I'm slowly progressing my muscles to jump higher to get dunks. And that works with any height. So, like, a lot of pro dunkers say they didn't start out just, like, hitting rim on 10 foot and then want to dunk. No. They started out at a small height because they want to dunk. And then I'll get it later. Then they keep going, trick dunks, until they get a good dunk down. Then they raise it up, they do the same thing. Then they raise it up to find their max. Then they say, okay, that's my max. Now I need to work on lower rims. And I'll go up the height below that, and then I'll go back up to that height, see if I can get it. And they keep going until they get 10 feet. And then once they get 10 feet, they do trick dunks on 10 feet. So you slowly progress. And a good drill to get your form down, so you're going to go in, you're going to go like lunge, low to the ground, and drop your one knee to left, right. If you're a 2-foot jumper. If you're a 1 foot, you're still gonna do the same thing, but you're gonna go one and explode up. So you're gonna go like this is left, right. Knees is here. Drop your right knee, left, right, up. And if it's right, you're going drop your left knee, right, left. So on. But left, like left foot, I'd be here. Drop, left, up. Same thing for right. That to get your form down and get your muscles fast twitched and ready. Okay? So yeah, start on a low height, progress upwards, and you'll get your first dunk. Do my workouts. Perfect workouts are Bulgarian. I do these. It's your highest. Trust me. Just do those weighted, you'll be fine. Yeah, do those weighted. Do Bulgarian split squat for 1 foot. Put your here. Jump. Have your foot on a bench or something, on a stool or a chair or something, and then jump. Wait. And then you're gonna do what I like to call killers, if that makes sense. So you're gonna go 1. And once you get to 5, so like I started here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up. That gets your fast twitch muscles and going, okay? Do all my workouts, guarantee you'll be jumping higher. See you on the next one. Peace.